Hey gang, here's time for a well overdue update of what's been going on here at the house. Quite a lot. It's been very busy. We've had a lot of things going on and gotten a lot of stuff done. So I'll start with the garage that we're standing at here. And one of our projects for this weekend was getting the Mini into the garage so I can replace the clutch on it, which is desperately in need of doing. So it hasn't been drivable for the last couple of months, so the first thing we needed to do was get it into the garage. And as you may remember, the garage does not have any garage doors to get in. Well, there are garage doors on the inside, but they aren't actually usable because the outside of the garage is just windows. And this one, well, 6-foot wide door. And the nice thing is that an R52 convertible Mini will fit, if you fold the mirrors up, through a 6-foot wide opening with about 1.5 inches to spare on either side, give or take half an inch. So we built a makeshift ramp to get it up into the garage. And there was just enough clutch left in it, and trust me, it was just enough clutch to get it into the garage. And as you can see, we're no longer living in here. We're quickly and rapidly getting everything unpacked. There are broken down boxes everywhere, but we did finally get the Mini in here. And just in case you're wondering about the license plate, the invisible jet, the Mini is going to soon be Wonder Woman themed for Pamela, with some vinyl stickers and various other decorations. But so next weekend I'm planning to replace the clutch. We've had all the parts for a little while. Brand new flywheel and clutch kit. Should take probably the better part of a day doing it here in the garage on jack stands as opposed to at work with all of my tools and stuff, but that should go well. We're sort of getting organized a little bit. We're down to not nearly as many boxes as we had before. We're actually getting unpacked. We still have a bit more to do, but that's the garage right now. So everything else is pretty much same up here in this area, except for the Mini isn't there now, it's inside. So we'll head down, take a quick look at the Ohana. I've already done a video of that, but for those of you that might have missed that, we will cover that again real quick. So for the first time, we've had house guests. Our friend Matthew, who lives over on Maui, came over to visit us for the weekend, and so we got to put him up in the Ohana building, which is pretty decent now. Got a bed in here now, a bench. Cable modem and all that stuff is going to end up in another building here pretty soon. Kitchenette sort of thing. You've all seen this, I think, pretty much, so I won't go over that too much. Give you a quick tour of the bathroom in its finished state. I repaired the window today and put a new screen in it, so I'm down to like 1 or 2 windows that need screens in this place now. But yeah, so there's the Ohana. We've discovered these wonderful mats that they sell at Costco that help pick up any dust that are on your shoes. One of the things that you wouldn't immediately imagine is that this area, being somewhat desert-like, is extremely dusty. So tracking dust in is a big problem. And of course, you know, most people take off their shoes when they come into their house in Hawaii, but we're still mainlanders, so we don't do that. So it's nice to have these mats to wipe our feet on as we come in. So coming in, we have some furniture in here finally from Portland. We have Pamela, of course. Say hi. And the birds, Ani, who is hanging out right here, and Dory, who's visiting with Pamela right now. Hi. Very happy to see Pamela. Hi. Yes. Samson, who's Samson. He's a very good boy. He's learning how to be a good boy even more and more every day.
Very slowly.
Very slowly. There are some challenges, but he's doing better. So Dory's making quite a racket over there. Yeah. So we've got a couple of chairs in here. We've got a table. The kitchen is starting to look like a functional kitchen now. The stove is now working. We have propane cylinders outside now that feed the stove. We had to run all new gas lines to the stove, unfortunately. I have some orchids which are doing quite well in this climate. Some flowers. Our sink. This is the most ginormous, massive sink. Here's my hand for scale. It's awesome. That was Pamela's doing. Give her mad props for such a giant sink. And then some local produce. The chips aren't local. Refrigerator. Nice refrigerator. Okay, so bathroom. I think this was pretty well done. We're not really totally finished with it. We have to get this mirror loaded up and mounted on the wall, but it is an absolutely stunningly beautiful mirror. Looking forward to getting that up and hooked up. So the bathtub again is, I think, about the same as you last saw it. Nothing new there. So let's see. This is Pamela's room that we're still unloading into, but she got this beautiful teak desk. This is like an antique desk that was supposedly built here in Hawaii. It's pretty cool. And so yeah, we're getting this slowly set up. And then this is sort of my hangout room / TV room. We're hoping to get a love seat for in here, but the TV is getting set up slowly, bits and pieces. Lots of stuff still to finish, but closet's still full of stuff. Lots of things to unpack.
Did you show them my new solid teak desk?
I did show them the solid teak desk.
I like my desk. It
is a nice desk. You did a good job finding that. And let's see. Okay, so here's the lanai with a couple of teak chairs, which are wonderfully heavy and don't blow away.
Which I also found.
Pamela also found those, and we have refinished them, and they are beautiful.
Samson, are you starving?
So let's take a look in the breezeway, which is kind of a mess right now because we're still in the process of organizing things. There's our recycling bin. There's no curbside recycling here, so we have to take it to the transfer station ourselves. The whole area is screened in and hardware cloth at the bottom to keep mice out. I recently redid this door and moved it down so that it'll actually seal at the bottom to keep mice out, because we have a mouse problem in this area. Likewise with this door, I also have it sealed at the bottom. I'm seriously contemplating putting some clear acrylic or something on this door to keep the dirt and dust from blowing in, because the wind comes from up the hill over here, and it's constantly bringing dirt and dust into the breezeway, so it is a very dirty place. It has to be vacuumed nearly every day if you want to keep it nice. So there's the washer and dryer, usually covered in dust. Again, same problem. So we're going to try to work on that and get it dealt with. Anyway, we'll get this whole breezeway sort of cleaned out, but it'll sort of be a mud room and utility room, and we might set up some stuff we can grow in here. That should be pretty cool. So let's head into the bedroom and take a look. So it's kind of a mess, but here is Samson's crate that he sleeps in. That keeps him from barking at night too much, so that's handy. Bed and stuff to be unpacked still, and that's about all there is there. Bathroom, huge mess. And I think you've seen all this. But the new stuff is here. I've recently installed this closet organization system that we got off of Amazon.com. It is very nice. We've got a closet rod over here. We're going to add additional storage that goes all the way to the ceiling, and we'll have a step ladder in here so we can get to it. We might even put storage up above the window and up above the door, because we definitely need storage. So that's that. Head outside here. See what we got going on here. So we're laying out some of the slate pavers that are out front and moving them in to back here where we're going to have a garden, and these will be little walking stones. I've been working on getting rid of some of this fountain grass back here, which you can see is absolutely everywhere, and we're trying to get rid of it in our immediate area. So we've been cutting it down with the weed trimmer and raking it up into piles, and the wind's been blowing it away, which has been handy. So let's see here, our little cart we've been using to haul all of the old construction debris up. They're beautiful teak chairs, a barbecue, and a new acquisition yesterday, agave. This thing is going to become a monster. There are some neighbors down the street that have one of these that it has to be 6 feet tall and 6 feet around. So this little guy is going to get big, and I'm hoping to put him right out front, run a drip line to it so it can grow quickly, and it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm planning on getting various other types of agave and doing sort of an agave garden out front. I think that'll be quite beautiful. We've got this adorable little succulent that our friend Claire gave us, and it's very happy. And then our first irrigation system, a little drip irrigation system to feed this little pot that is going to be full of cilantro and some other herbs, because it can be difficult to get fresh herbs on this island. So we're gonna start growing our own, and this whole area up here is probably going to end up all as a big giant garden as we get going with that. So that's Pamela's plan, is to get that into shape. I'm going to be trying some hydroponic stuff too, and that'll be fun, definitely. So we've got our scrap metal pile out here is all gone now, so we're happy about that. And so everything's kind of coming along. We've got a bit more to do, but well, we've got a lot more to do, but pretty happy with it so far. And so there you go. We've been busy little beavers. Hope y'all are doing well back on the mainland, or in Maui, or wherever you are. So I'll be signing off for now, and I think I'll leave you with one last thought. How about a quick view of the ocean? Isn't that nice? And it's a little too cloudy right now to see the mountains very well. So we'll show you those again some other time. But there it is. Gotta love it. Aloha, folks.